Hi, it's me, Vamp, and today I have a deck, a mage deck. I call it Jace. Okay, the reason I call it Jace, first of all, is because I came from Magic the Gathering. And Magic the Gathering, that monster, well, he's really deck master, you could call it, planeswalker, that's the word, called Jace, and he specializes in the blue deck, as it were. Blue deck, be it for, water, drawing cards, unblockable creatures. He could get a bunch of creatures out in one turn, counter spells, and, that of such. Yeah, that's why they name it the deck, and let's just jump right into it. Now, I'll be honest, the two, we'll get to what they do more later on. They combo well with each other, but I do want to point them out first and foremost so you guys aren't like, Vamp, I see two legendaries in there already. Now, legendaries are not the easiest to craft in Magic the Gathering because it would take 1600 arcane dust to craft, or you would have to get lucky in a booster pack. Now, both of these come from Frozen Throne booster packs. Honestly, if you're building a mage deck, I mean, Frozen Throne isn't the only thing to look at, but a lot of good mage cards come from the Frozen Throne booster packs. So you might want to take a look at that. But yeah, without further ado, let's go through the deck. Like I said, I'll try my best to explain different combos and stuff as they arise. Okay, so first we have Breath of Sendragos. Sendrosa. Okay, well, anyway, I have two of these because it's a pretty good card. Deal 2 damage to a random minion and freeze it. Okay, so let's say your enemy only had one minion on the field, and say it had 2 health. This automatically kills it, but say it had 3 health. It does 2 damage to it, and it freezes it. So next turn you can take it out, or you can combine it with something like this. But we'll talk more about that later. Mana Wyvern. Okay, now this combos with any spell in the deck. And there's a lot of spells in this deck. There's secrets, there's regular spells that aren't secrets. There's a lot of spells in this deck for it to combo with. There are 2 of these for that reason. There's Mirror Image. Now there's 2 of these for now because I need some creatures with taunt to take the attention away from this guy, because when he first summoned, he's pretty weak. I take attention from him so he can get stronger. But I'm thinking about moving these down to 1. If I make any big changes, I'll make a new video updating it. But if it's just a small minor change, like removing one of these, then, I'm not going to update it just for a minor change unless you guys really want me to. This draw a secret. I actually have secrets in the deck, so that's why this is good. If I was going to replace this, it would probably be with a secret, if I'm being honest. Okay, Frostbolt, deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. Okay, now these are important to note out. This says minion, but this says character. So let's say you're going up against a rogue, which are known for having weapons regularly. Well, you can freeze that rogue, and that rogue won't be able to attack you the next turn. So that's pretty cool. Or if you don't care about the rogue's attack, freeze the monster if there is any. And yeah, so the 3 damage is good and a freeze, and they only cost 2 to play. Mana Addict. Now, I'll be honest, I wasn't going to put her in my deck originally, but she is very good for this deck. Whenever you cast a spell, gain 2 attack this turn. Keep in mind, it's only the turn you cast the spell, so to only be able to gain attack on her turn. But in theory, if you have her out, you could have her gain a good 10 to 20 attack by the end of the game, if she's still alive. Snap Freeze. Freeze a minion. If it's already frozen, destroy it. That combos with most of these cards. Some cards on down the list, but it also combos with Frostbolt. You could use it with Breath of Sindroga. You could even combo it with itself. There are 2 of these in here. Now, comboing it with itself would be a bit of a waste, but if you have no other option, that's a good alternative. Counter spell, mostly because it's a Jace deck. I came from Magic the Gathering. My very first Magic the Gathering deck was a counter spell deck. Yes, I was that guy. So, counter spell. Explosive Ruins. I have 2 of these because its effect is, well, it's a secret, of course. After your opponent plays a minion, deal 6 damage to it, and any excess damage to their hero. So you'll deal 6 damage, up to 6 damage. They only summon a creature with 3 health. You'll do 3 points of damage to them and destroy their monster. That's very good. Frost Nova. Freeze all minions. Worst case scenario, buys you an extra turn. Best case scenario, you can combo it with this and destroy a real strong creature. So don't be afraid to use it even if there's only 1 creature on the field. Say they have a 20/20, for example. Freeze it, then if you have this, kill it. That will cost you 5 mana just for that 1 combo. So 5 mana to destroy a 20/20. Not bad, not bad. So I have 2 of those. Okay. Corin the Poor Mage. Okay, so she is pretty good because, okay, so all Mage secrets cost 3 to play. So essentially, you only have 3 mana, and then you'll have a secret in your hand. You'll summon her, then you can also play a secret for 0 mana. So that's a bonus. Plus, it combos well with this because you're playing a secret, and it gains attack power whenever you cast a spell. It doesn't care if it's only a 0 cost spell. As long as it's a spell, you gain the cost. Vaporize. When a minion attacks your hero, destroy it. So if an enemy monster attacks, it destroys it. No question asked. Doesn't matter what attack it had. Doesn't matter whatnot. It just gets destroyed. Actually, if I ever got rid of Mirror Image, I would probably add another Vaporize. But you know, we'll see what happens. Fireball. I have 2 of these. Deal 6 damage. Now, if you have 8 mana and the opponent only had 12 health, this is a little bit of a quick fire way to win, as it will. But if your opponent has a decent amount of health, your best bet is to destroy one of their monsters with 6 health, or even 5 health, rather than try to destroy them. That's just what I've learned from my personal experience. And then we have Water Elemental. Water Elemental frees any character damaged by this minion. Character. So, okay, that includes enemies that attack into it to try to get rid of it because it can be a threat. So, your opponent does try to get rid of it pretty fast. Because it can also freeze the actual hero. It can freeze your opponent, not just his monsters, but him or her as well. So I have 2 of these. Oh, God. I had 2 of those. I will again. Give me a moment. Okay, well, I guess you guys got to see what I'm working with right now. Okay. Anyway, back to that. Deck of Wonders. Now, I'll be honest, this is a little bit of a random thing. You don't know what's going to happen with the Deck of Wonders. It's a spell, but it's not a secret. Shuffle 5 scrolls into your deck. When drawn, cast a random spell, and each scroll has draw a card on it too. So, I mean, that's a kind of a mixed bag. You never know what you'll get. And then now we have Blizzard. Deal 2 damage to all enemy minions and freeze them. See, it's kind of fits the whole freezing thing here. And if they're frozen, guess what? Just this. Okay, so this may as well be an upgraded version of Frost Nova, if I'm being honest. But then you'll have Snap Freeze, where you can destroy minions if they're frozen. So and it does 2 damage to our enemy minions as well. So that's a plus, right? 2 Flame Strikes. They have saved me so many times. Deal 4 damage to all enemy minions. I have 2 of them because of that reason. 4 damage to all enemy minions. It may cost 7, but it's really good. And then here we go with Sendroga. Drogas, whatever. It's an 8/8, cost 8 to play. It's a really good card alone, but it's affected better. Summon 2 0/1 Frozen Champions. Okay, I know what you'll are thinking. What, Vamp? That is the worst effect ever. What are you smoking? Well, the fact is it's not the worst effect ever. It summons 2 0/1 Frozen Champions. But what those Frozen Champions, what it doesn't tell you on the card is both of those Frozen Champions have a death rattle. When they get destroyed, you'll get a random legendary creature in your hand. And you'll have 2 of them. So they both get destroyed, you get 2 legendary creatures. There could be any legendary creature. Even Sendrogas. Okay, well, anyway, even her. Which combos well with this? Frothlech Jaina. Battle Cry. Summon a 3/6 water elemental. Your elements have life steal in this game. But this is a hero changer. So it changes the hero into her. It gives you 5 extra armor and changes your hero power. Your hero power immediately becomes deal 1 damage. If this kills a minion, summon the water elemental. Now keep in mind it says deal 1 damage. You can deal it to your own minion too, which is where this comes in handy. So basically you're getting water elementals, plus you're destroying your own frozen champion, so you can get legendary cards in your hand. And since this costs 9 to play, you'll basically have enough for any legendary minion you get next turn. So yeah, pretty good combo, these two. Even Frost Lunch Drainer alone is pretty good because you can just keep summoning water elementals. And in case you're wondering, Vamp, haven't I heard that before? Yes, you've heard the name water elemental. These are water elementals. And she summons more of them. And she's not a monster herself, she's a hero. She replaces your current hero. So this picture potentially a whole army of water elemental. Yeah. And that's actually the end of the list. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you think of it. Do you like that I'm doing lists of different characters like this, different heroes? Do you want to see a specific deck? Like, do you have a favorite card you'd like to try to see me build a deck for? Definitely let me know in the comment section and I will see what I can do. Later.